entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Hi guys, Angreifer here, and this is my Raid Shadow Legends diary. So, in this video yesterday, basically I went at the Frost Spider and I was able to finally get her done on auto. Had my team of Ultimate Gaelic and a Chalk and a few others to work through it. And then I went back to Scarab King with Miscreated Monster. Oh no, the Nether Spider, sorry. Today I did the Frost Spider and was able to take care of her with my Chalk. Dark Elhain. Now, from what I understand, she's a really good nuker. She's incredibly beneficial against the Frost Spider, even at level 50. Like, every time your team gets frozen, she just goes nuts. And I'm wondering what she would be like as a 6-star. Now, the next on my list to be 6-starred is a Chalk. And then I was going to do Ultimate Gaelic because that would be the course I would take to get through Spider's Den. And now I'm thinking if Dark Elhain should be next on the list just because of how powerful she is when an Ice Golem against the Frost Spider, and then apparently she's just a good overall nuker to begin with. So I'm starting to wonder if I should take her 6-star. Like, my main argument before was that why take someone 6-star who's only going to be useful in basically one dungeon, but if she does have utility in many other places. And in fact, I'm gonna go through a kit right now. Attacks one enemy, decreases the target's max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. That would be useful against Scarab King, you would think, except she's the wrong affinity for that. Just like all of the max HP, decreased max HP champions. Anyway, places an increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns, then attacks all enemies. Okay? Has a 50% chance of placing 30% speed down. All right, so that's not bad at all, actually. It's actually really good. Okay. Then Lethal Winter fills the champion's turn meter by 25% and instantly activates the Death's Majesty skill whenever this champion or an ally receives a freeze buff. That's why she's so nuts at the Frost Spider. That's why she's so nuts with Ice Golem. And then Veins of Ice instantly removes any freeze debuffs on this champion and replaces them with a 30% increased crit rate, a 30% increased damage, and 15% strengthen whenever an enemy places a freeze debuff on. That's nuts when it comes to freeze. But again, this is all like geared towards freeze. So I think Tauren is the champion that freezes in Arena. I mean, I've had freeze issues a little bit. I'm only in Arena Gold 4, so maybe as I climb Arena, maybe if I get into Platinum, I'll run into that more. But it sounds like her kit is just still, like, she might be good outside of just dealing with freeze debuffs. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm still just skeptical. So if I'm skeptical, then I probably shouldn't go for it, like, immediately. A Chalk will be the next one, mostly because of his Twisted Hunger and Frostfire. I think he's really, really awesome. The more I think about it, though, I have her in a Savage set and a Perception set. But from what I've been listening to, Ash, Taraku, those guys, isn't it Reflex that does reduces the turn, 40% chance to reduce random skill cooldown? And this was the advice that was given. She only has 2 active abilities. So really what I should do is put her in a Reflex set. Savage helps because she ignores defense, but I have some Reflex gear that might be decent. So at some point, but nothing here. I'll wait on that. But I'm thinking that I should put her in Reflex gear. When I actually have good enough Reflex gear, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Switch out the Savage for Reflex. Anyway, so I used her against the Frost Spider. Miscreated Monster was helpful against the Scarab King, although the actual act of it, what actually happened, wasn't exactly pretty. And I'll show it. And then the Nether Spider, I had to beat the Nether Spider manually. I can't do it auto. And I was so focused on the on Scarab King yesterday that I just beat the Nether Spider just to get it over with, because I wanted to get back to Scarab King because I really wanted to see if this would work. And this is the team that I went with. I still had to put Valerie in because the shields still weren't holding up. That is infuriating. And I don't know exactly what to do about it. I put in Armiger because his A1 decreases turn meter, and then of course Cold Heart, her turn. Oh, her Heart Seeker decreases turn meter. But another thing that happened is I started doing some of those challenges that I hadn't finished yet, and so I was able to, on my second Cold Heart, I think that's my first one. On my second Cold Heart, I was able to get her Heart Seeker cooldown all the way down. So that makes it a bit better. Should I put Cold? No, but Armiger's A1 just does 30% each time. And it makes me feel like I want to put my other Armiger in there too, as opposed to this Cold Heart. And that'll be fine for this Scarab King specifically, but I need a better plan because 2 level 50 Armigers are not going to take out the Scarab King when I get to his next level. You know what I mean? And so that is the debate I'm going through right now. Like, Armiger's in there. He's great for decreasing the turn meter, etc., etc., etc. And Cold Heart that's part of her role. That's part of what she's supposed to be doing in this team. And so now I don't know if it would be smarter for me to put the 2 Cold Hearts in since the other one's cooldown has been fixed. By the way, do your challenges. That helped out a lot. I got like 3 or 4 books out of it. I put some of them into my Reliquary Tender, and I put some of them, I still can't say Reliquary. I still can't say her name. I put some of them into Reliquary Tender, and I put some of them to Cold Heart. And luckily they landed in the right places, so I was able to reduce the cooldown on a couple of abilities that I wanted. And Reliquary Tender is still 50, but I plan on taking her 6-star because the plan is in my view, she's a poor man's Raglan. And so if I'm running Raglan and then Reliquary Tender next to each other, then that's 2 that are going to revive and remove all debuffs on the team. And so I feel like that would be a good 2 champion support tandem. So that's the actual plan. In any case, when it comes to Scarab King, for some reason, and I want to get through I wish I could get through these waves faster. When it comes to Scarab King, the second I get to him, and maybe that's part of the issue, is that I need to just reduce his cooldown as soon as possible, but I'm trying to do this on auto, you know? So the second I get to him, he attacks, and at least 2 of my champions lose their shield. And the way that the turns go, the person who's next is either like, I think it's Raglan. In any case, I don't have a chance to put up another shield before someone attacks, and then next thing you know, it just all goes, and that's that. So hopefully we just get through these waves. Oh God, these waves. In a lot of the instances, the waves are just more annoying than the bosses. There was one in the last Doom Tower where it was like, I do not know the name of the champions, but I stayed under Provoke and Fear. They had like Harvest Jack, and I can't remember the other 2, but they just kept provoking and trying to drop Fear. And I got past them, but it was just obnoxiously long. It was just so infuriating. So in any case, so just now waiting to get to the Scarab King. So what I'll do is I'll cut here, and then I'll come back once I'm past this wave. So here we go. We're at the Scarab King. We have our shields. So there's no... He's going to attack now. And see, 2 of my champions lost their turn meter, right? 3. Or lost their shields, I should say. And so now he's just going to attack. And when I went through this last night, he started attacking, and then I got a break from Raglan removing... Yeah, just like that. And of course, Cold Heart attacks immediately. But then I ended up with a shield. Like someone hit with a shield, and then I was good. The plus side is that, you know, even when they hit, they're still reducing that shield. They're still like taking the shield down. And so eventually he'll just be weakened. And so I get past the shield mechanic just because they're strong enough to... Oh, there's a protect. See, there's the shield. And now... Okay, so now I can attack. And I think she has... No, she just used her Heartseeker, so there's one coming. But I think Armiger's on his A1, so then he'll reduce the turn meter. And we can just keep going like this. In fact, this one's going better than last night. Oh, I spoke too soon. So now we're going to go through a whole lot of mess. And I think Raglan's A2's coming, her Mercy's coming. So hopefully we can purge some of these debuffs. And, oh, nope, she's provoked now. Isn't that just awesome? So, the only hope here is that she drops off this provoke. And then she removes the... Oh, she revives one. Good. Do you shield? Nope, she energizes. He gives continuous heal, but still no shields, you know what I mean? So, I'm still a little bit screwed here. She's healed, and I'm going to make it through, so... Don't get that part twisted, but I still am just taking all this damage, and all it tells me is that when it gets to a harder Scarab King, I'm not going to be able to make it. And I don't know what else I actually need to do in order to get this to work. Like, I guess I have to speed tune. I guess I have to speed tune my other champions to get this to work. I'm really like at a loss right now. Yeah, see, he shields, and then it just gets dropped off immediately. And so basically the whole the strength of this entire thing is the fact that Raglan is able just to revive everybody and keep everybody alive. That's it. There's no secret sauce or anything special about it, really. I mean, I'm getting enough shields, so I'm not getting constantly attacked immediately. But if Raglan wasn't there, we're dead. Because she's the one who's keeping us alive. And it's just very disheartening. So I'm going to have to go back and try to figure out a way to get this team to work in the right way so I can keep shields on. And I just don't get how people are able to do it. Maybe I just need to watch some more videos, get some more advice. But you saw it. He attacks immediately. As soon as we get there, he attacks. We have shields, but 3 of my champions lost shields. Once he attacks, see, the shields were there, but they lost immediately. He removes them instantly. So I guess I just have to... I guess I need to speed tune Armiger to be faster than the Scarab King, so that way, when he does hit, and she's about to just ruin everything. That way, when he does hit, he'll hit before the Scarab King, reduce his turn meter, and that leaves everybody else open. Because right now, I'm counting on him to hit with his A1. I can't count on the Heartseeker from Cold Heart because she probably used it against one of the hordes earlier. So maybe that's it. That's the answer to the question. I'm going to try to find a way to speed up my Armiger as much as possible. I might not even win this one. Raglan is absolutely amazing. She's like the best pull. She is my best legendary champion, and I don't see how they get much better than her, to be quite frank. She's just a tremendous support. So yeah, in any case, I think that's my only option, is that I have to try to make Armiger faster while keeping his accuracy up, because again, just because he's faster than this one, just because he's faster than this one doesn't mean he's going to be faster than the next one as well. And I still need the accuracy in order to get to land the turn meter down. Oh yeah, we're about to fall. So, in any case, there goes that. So the one time I did get it to go, it must have just been straight up luck. Good RNG on that time. So that'll be the end of this video. Very disappointing again. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the lab, get Armiger, speed him up a bit with some gear, and then try to go back at it again. So thank you for watching all the way through. Details for a giveaway I'm giving in my next video tomorrow while I do a shard opening. So if you watch this one all the way through, then be on the lookout for that video tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. See you tomorrow.